For Sentinel.com, this is Ira Winderman with your latest Ask Ira Miami Heat video. Our first questions today come from Gunter in Berlin and Chris in Chicago. They both ask about Tyler Johnson's offer sheet and the poison pill, and most importantly, whether the Heat will match this contract. And to both of you, and I received several other questions, the contract is not an issue in the first two seasons. $5.6 million, $5.9, two reasonable contract years for Tyler. The problem is the poison pill, the amount that an outside team can offer to raise the value of a contract restricted in its first 2 years. That's when it goes to $19 million for 2018-19 and $20 million for 2019-20. To me, it comes down to this. Do you believe that Tyler Johnson can become an all-star level shooting guard? If you do, the money is reasonable. If you don't, you can't outlay that kind of money. I think that's what the Heat's decision comes down to. To me, I see Tyler as a heck of a story. Undrafted, D-League. I'm not sure if I see him as a future NBA All-Star. Our second question comes from Bruno in Pompano Beach. And he says, I don't see the point of the salary cap rising the way it is if teams can't keep their own free agents. Everyone is just getting overpaid. Isn't this a broken system? Bruno, I'm going to disagree. It's not a broken system. It's a broken system when you lay out $23.7 million for Chris Bosh next season, and then you give Goran Dragic $15.9 million. Then you pay Hassan Whiteside $22.1 million. Then yes, you will have trouble fitting Dwayne Wade into your salary cap. Life's all about decisions. And when you make big money decisions like that, you wind up in a situation like this. 4 big contracts has never worked in any NBA salary cap. So it should not be surprising it doesn't work in this year's cap. And our final question comes from Daryl in Fitzgerald, Georgia. And Daryl asks, can Hassan Whiteside and Chris Bosh actually play well together? They didn't before. Daryl, this is a really good question. You can give guys money like that, but keep this in mind. The two are going to combine to earn, if Chris can come back from his blood clots, $56 million next season. That has to work, and the Heat have to find a way to make it work. It's one thing to paying players you believe should get paid. It's another thing to finding a way to make those players play well together. Of course, that's all contingent on Chris Bosh coming back from his blood clots. Those are today's 3 questions. We'll be back with 3 more tomorrow. For SunSentinel.com, I'm Ira Winderman.